Not rushing you. I'm not rushing you.
You're not rushing nothing, brother.
I'm just scared, dude.
You got nothing to be afraid of.
Okay, if you say so.
You got the rhythm in your heart. We
got the rocking in our roll.
Let's do it.
All the kids say yeah.
I love this. Let it go. Okay.
We're gonna get better.
Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Hell yeah.
Okay, sometimes you're just feeling it out.
No,
we're learning,
dude,
but we're taking the intro to new heights.
I love that. It's like
every episode we're gonna try. Why not?
This feels like it did when we first started. Remember, it was fresh, no direction, no idea,
no expectation.
No expectation. And I'd like to get back to that. The expectation's too damn high.
Well, brother,
just like
we're
the
here
rent.
right now, huh?
Welcome to In the Minivan.
This is a podcast about
music, friendship, and staying positive.
That's right. I'm Mike Rowland.
I'm Max Fine, and we're here. We're in the mix. We're in the minivan, dude.
Lock the doors or keep them unlocked.
We're saying bad words, dude.
We're saying good words, too.
Like, hey, you know what I love?
What?
They'll never know.
Damn, you love some bad stuff.
No, that was the good stuff.
Oh, that was the good stuff?
That was the good.
We're only beeping the good stuff.
No, we're beeping everything. Thank you for being Thank you for being here. This is a big week. This is an exciting week. Michael, it's hot out again.
It's so hot.
It's so hot.
But the 2 days before this, absolutely lovely. A little overcast. Got on the bike, got out, got around some foliage. Wet trees. God.
I love wet trees,
who doesn't love a wet tree? It's not raining, but the tree is wet, and you feel better.
You feel,
right?
Yeah, dude, way more relaxed. The mugginess is killing me. I went for a run today. It was like, not today. And I got like halfway through. I was sweating through my shorts. I was sweating through my shoes.
I'll tell you what. I went up to McCarran Park. I walk up. Everybody's shirtless. Every boy in town is shirtless. I said, that's how you know the sun is up.
Right. It's not the sun being up.
Oh, that's a pretty good clue. But there's other stuff that can really tell you what's true.
And a big part of it is glistening skin and how much you can see.
Oh, yeah.
Well, fuck. You know what? Before we get into the weekend, let's do this old deal and this.
Let's do this little dance and dash.
And we sing this song every week. Boy.
Top of our lungs.
Patreon, baby.
Put it on the mountain. Go tell it on the mountain.
Jesus Christ is paying us $10 a month, baby. Because
what would Jesus do?
$10, you can even go 100. We don't care. But for $5 a month, you get 2 bonus episodes every month right in your ears. You don't even have to pay shipping and handling. $10 a month. You get those bonus episodes. You get sets from last night where we share cool stand-up shows we do. We got them up there. Whoa. Also, goddamn, dude, this is the real treat, though, because it's summertime. Every time we get a $10 patron and they subscribe for 2 months, what do we send them?
We send them a shirt.
A t-shirt, baby.
T-shirt.
Whoo! And they're perfect for summer. God damn, they are.
They are the perfect summer shirt.
Why is that?
Because they're specially designed to be worn in the pool.
And?
They are specially designed to sop up blood.
Correct.
As we know, in the summer, the crime rate goes up, and you might just find yourself around a shooting. And what do you want? A shirt to sop up that blood.
Absolutely, brother. And you know what? I just remembered this. My bar mitzvah, I sliced my foot open real good around a pool. And it would have been really helpful if I had it in the minivan t-shirt to walk all over.
You just had to bleed out all over your bar mitzvah.
Dude, I still have the scar.
Oh my God!
On the bottom of my foot.
Today you are a man.
That's true.
That's
it was.
What you want.
I didn't feel like
you want
one.
a scar from your bar mitzvah.
I missed the majority of my party because I was dealing with a blood wound.
I love that. In some cultures that would just be a bar mitzvah. Like, well, we stabbed him and then we sent him into the woods to deal with it.
Dude, speaking of going all the way back to the beginning, this is the most McConaughey way I can think of to become a man.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I sliced my foot open. I said, shalom, manhood.
L'chaim, today I am one of y'all. You know what I mean? That's what they don't realize. A bar mitzvah is just a fancy way to say.
Wait. Oy vey, oy vey. Shit, oy vey.
It's hard to say three times.
It is hard to say.
Oy vey. Oh, I like Jewish that a lot. Dude, that's...
Yes.
Yeah, man. So why did I slice my foot open? That's right. Because...
Can I guess?
Yes. Do you know what bar mitzvah translates to?
Oh, dude. No.
Bloodletting.
Was that a bit?
That was the bit.
Oh, okay.
But
sorry, I got lost in thought. I'm thinking of a Jewish wedding. I'm thinking of you barefoot stepping on like glass with a napkin draped over.
I don't like that.
Why?
Because it seems like a waste of glass.
Buddy, we waste so much in our day to day. I like only because I went to a wedding. It was my buddy Zach Friedman and Chaitanya.
Sure.
They were getting married. Chaitanya is from Sri Lankan culture.
This is where you had the peanut
culture. Yeah, but they did both styles of wedding, and both involved just like breaking something open.
Do you know what that represents?
No,
me neither.
But the uncle had to come over and like smash a coconut on the Sri Lankan side, and then Zach had to stomp on a glass.
I don't really. At one point I knew what it meant, but at this point I'm just like, what? We're doing this for every wedding. Can you imagine? There's an entire company that's only building glasses to be stomped on for Jewish weddings.
Is that really what they are? You can't just get any old glass?
Well, you can't get any old hat when you're Jewish. Mm-hmm. You got to, so I would assume that the glass...
Everything is specially made.
Everything's special. It's kosher, dude. Everything's got to be prepared a certain way. If you're listening to this and tell us.
Well, I'll tell you this. It's interesting because, like in Catholic Church, you're growing up, and if you're an altar boy, you have to fuck with the Eucharist, and you're like looking at it, and you're like, these are just big bags of wafers, and it's like somebody's making these.
Yeah, dude.
I wonder what their perspective is.
I mean,
they got to be.
They're just raking in coins for God, dude.
They want
It's got to be Jews. Here. It has to be Jews making it because this is
oh my God! If it was, people would be furious.
You know what? This is how I know it's Jews, or I don't know, but I have a good feeling.
It has to be owned by a Catholic.
Well, dude, I didn't realize all mall Santas are Jewish.
That's not true.
That is true.
That is not true.
That's totally.
That's not true.
That's true, dude. I found out. I know it's really freaking you out.
I just don't believe you.
So here's how I found out.
From who?
All right. So about 7 years ago, I was in Cocoa Beach, Florida. I was doing a weekend at Gregory's Comedy Club. Gregory's. It is in a steakhouse attached to an 80s hotel that still uses real keys.
Love that.
And they put you in the hotel. And it's right next to the Ron John Surf Shop. It's perfect.
Oh, I love a Ron John Surf Shop.
And they're open 24 hours, dude.
Oh my God.
Is
there a 24-hour Ron John?
Absolutely. The Ron John is 24 hours.
What beach is this?
Cocoa.
Keep going.
We should go, dude. So the deal is not great. I was featuring for you know Sally Brooks. Mm-mm. She was here. She's in Atlanta now. She's really great. She's really sweet.
Shout out Sally Brooks.
Dude, I was featuring for her, and this was in my heavy drinking days. Every night, I would go out by myself on the beach and flop around and pretend to be a beached whale. And dude, this was before I was
just a drunk kid going out and like you're doing a bit, but
for me, it's
were there people around?
So the second night, these guys came up to me and they were like, "Hey, you're the guy from the comedy show." I was like, "Yeah." And this was before I was really smoking weed. They got me really high. I don't know what happened. Sally was like, I came out to the beach at one point just to kind of like, relax on my own. And I saw you kind of flailing around on the water. And I was like, well, I hope he's okay.
Were you, I just like that you were like doing the whale for other people. Like they were out there like, yeah, I was like, well,
dude, because here's the thing. I very vaguely remember.
Like Chunk doing the truffle show.
Kind of.
Like, look at him.
Well, I kind of remember them being like, so what are you doing out here? And I'm like, well, I'm pretending to be a whale or some shit like that.
All right, hell yeah. You want to smoke weed?
Dude, that's kind of what happened.
All right, yeah, cool. You want to fucking get high?
And then that was when I blacked out. Cause,
with a Norm Macdonald voice. All right, well,
dude,
get high.
This room, you can do that though. Because the first night, I remember them being like, yeah, man, the coolest bar is in the Days Inn or the Quality Inn or whatever across the street. It's quarter night. So if you flip heads or tails, if you call your coin, the drink is free.
Ooh.
And I won like 5 drinks that way and was just getting shit canned. Right. Okay. Why am I talking? Okay.
Jewish mall Santas.
So second night there, I was doing this thing about being Jewish. And this guy, I asked, is anybody else here Jewish? This guy raises his hand. He's in the back, and he's got a long white beard.
I'm already pissed about where the story's going.
I'll show you the card because I still have it. He's got a long white beard, and I'm just laughing. Like, it's crazy that the only other Jew in here looks like a mall Santa. And he was like, I am a mall Santa.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, what?
So that's one.
And he goes, yeah, we're all Jewish. I was like, what? He's like, you find a Christian willing to work on Christmas Eve. And I was like, oh, fuck. You might be right. And then he gave me his card. His wife, not Jewish. I still have the card. It's really sweet. It's Mr. Claus.
Uh-huh.
And his wife, Mary.
Okay. And that's the end of it?
That's...
Okay. Here's my issue.
Sure.
You left that situation going, oh, that might be true.
Yes. I don't ask questions.
You didn't do follow-up research, but you came to this podcast with a hard opinion.
7 years strong.
You with just a calcified belief that every mall Santa is Jewish.
Why would he lie to me? What does he have to gain?
You left there skeptical, like, okay, there might be truth around that. Maybe there's a majority. And over time, that just became, well, yeah. You just
no, I didn't even think there's a majority. I walked out thinking every single mall Santa is definitely 100% Jewish.
Wow.
There's got to be some... If you're a mall Santa listening to this podcast...
There's got to be one.
Let us know. I like this quick aside, the let us know with absolutely no other information.
Get in the comments. Oh, that's the other thing. You got to go to Patreon. You got to like, subscribe. And go ahead, Max.
So,
this is your part.
Yeah. We skipped this, but boy, we told you to go to our Patreon, and while you're doing that, we like to entertain you. So Michael's got a jam for you. This is special because you got the MIDI keyboard out for the first time in months. So while Michael's jamming, what we need you to do is go to our Patreon, pick a tier to donate to, and if you don't want to give us any money, that's cool, baby. You don't have to. Just leave us a nice review on iTunes or Spotify. Let us know you're listening. Are you listening? Check. Is this thing on?
Should we step away from Spotify?
Why?
Because the artists don't get paid. Is there a better way we can go about this? If you know a better way we can go about this, jump in the comments.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know. We'd like to get some artists paid.
I don't think artists get paid on podcasts anyway in Spotify. I think, although, should they? Yes, right?
Yes, well, that's what I'm saying, is if they're not getting paid.
Apple Podcasts doesn't pay on podcasts.
No, I'm not talking about podcasts. I'm talking about the music that we play.
Oh, yes.
All right, so
here's a jam, and while Michael's doing that, go throw us some shit on the internet.
Go to Spotify, click the cards, big old money, big guffaws, my galoshes on my paws, big money, I'm Santa Claus and I'm Jewish, oh yes, to the synagogue I go, but on Christmas Eve I'm here for all the children, please don't tell me to go and say my prayers to Jah. I'm more into God, and I know him. He's Old Testament style. Jewish Santa Claus, L'chaim, and ho ho ho. Jewish Santa Claus Lahaim and ho ho ho.
That might be your best summer Christmas jam I've ever heard.
The summer Christmas jam.
That might be our summer Christmas jam, dude.
We had Christmas locked down every summer.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
why you other motherfuckers slumber? We had Christmas locked down every summer. Why you other motherfuckers just slumber? We had Christmas locked down all summer. Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, it's okay. I thought you were going somewhere,
buddy. I did too.
I thought you were going on a walk. Well, it's been
shit. I walked the dog, dude.
Is that right? Did you do any dog walk?
Let's get the thread of this back, huh?
All right. So this is what we came to talk about. Your sister, damn, got married.
Oh shit, dude!
Yeah.
We're not. Come on now.
No, I want to hear all about this.
I don't know if I want to share my sister. It was beautiful though. We were in Madison, Wisconsin. I just jumped right into it. It was really nice.
You don't got to give any like personal details out.
No, I'm just stoked on it because brother-in-law. He's like, I don't know him super well, but he's a good dude.
You've got a brother-in-law.
I do.
Oh my! And first off, let's throw a congratulations out. We don't even have to say her name for the sake of the podcast,
sure,
right?
Sure.
I don't know how, but congratulations, Mrs. Well, we can't say her last name either. Congratulations, Mystery former Roland.
Mystery
former Roland. Roland.
I think she's still rolling technically right now, but she'll take the name. Anyway, it was lovely. I was up in Madison.
Have you been to Madison before?
He's got this huge Midwestern family that's all from like Milwaukee.
Yeah,
I've been to Madison a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're super kind. They love Miller High Life, and it was a real low-key affair. It was cool. They basically like eloped.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
there wasn't really like
small.
A big reception?
No.
It
was like immediate family.
Was it just like in a church and then y'all went out to a place?
No. It was like my brother did the ceremony.
Oh, really?
Community center. Yeah.
That fucking rocks, dude.
Yeah, it was like super low-key, just friends. That's what they wanted to do, so that's what we did.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was honestly lovely.
Yeah.
It was so nice. It was just good family time. Man.
How long were you there for?
3 days or 3 nights. Yes.
Then you just wedding stuff? Did you guys get in anything fun?
Oh, I mean, just, hanging out, going to the bar, getting to know everybody.
Sure.
And got a cool ass brother-in-law's mom, whatever you call that.
Are y'all are dogs now?
Yeah, we're homies.
Woof woof.
And his Aunt Mary, shout out to Mary. She might be listening.
Really?
Mary's a homie, dude. Mary's down.
I love it. Man, damn, I just want to know, where was the party at?
It was just like down the block at the restaurant. It was all like within walking distance
was it a
of
bar?
their house. Yeah, it was just like a bar restaurant. They were just like, it was really just like immediate family. And then they had a little party for friends of theirs, and that was it.
Did you get her a good wedding present?
Totally.
Can you talk
I don't want to keep talking about my sister.
Damn, okay, all right.
It just feels...
No, we don't have to.
I just feel very protective of my sister. I'm very happy for it.
All right. Well, let's leave it at that then, brother. That's exciting.
It was a really nice time. While you were here recording your album, which I could not be here for.
No, that's okay, though. It went pretty damn well, I think.
I heard Lil Birdie told me that it was fucking great.
Yeah,
it was top tier, max fine. That's what I heard.
It went pretty well.
Why don't you talk on it?
Well, hell, it's because I had some big old fears.
Shit, fears big as the moon, and I know how that
God.
goes. And brother, I knew it would push you to greatness.
Dude, here's the thing: how many album recordings have you and I been to?
Oh, more than a few.
And how many of them are just a room full of comedians giving like courtesy laughs to a friend?
I don't know.
I've seen a few people that it is not of any fault of any comic or anything like that. It's just it's hard when you are a nobody to be like, hey, come to my album recording and get normal people in there.
Right.
So comics all go out and support, and I was really fucking worried. I was like, this is what it's going to be. Right. I'm going to have 50 to 100 comics in the back of the gutter, and it'll be just that, and I'll be doing my jokes, feeling weird about it. Wasn't the case at all. It was like it filled out by 8 o'clock, and I was thrilled because I was sweating bullets up until the moment it happened. And then, I don't know, a ton of people came in. It looked great. They let me set up like lights how I wanted to. They let me kind of like dress the stage how I wanted to and just get the room set up. And it was fucking perfect. It really could not have looked better. A ton of comics did come out, and then they kind of had to hang out in the fucking, outside hallway and shit. And it was just a party, man. Like everything hit really well when I didn't expect it to.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was great. It was really great. And it's kind of like, fuck, why can't everything be this?
Did it feel like a celebration of shoe?
Yeah, and that got uncomfortable really quickly. I spent the majority of the time not around everybody.
Yeah.
Because I stayed out late, brother. I did me a 4 a.m. night.
You did you a 4 a.m.er?
I sure did.
After the
I haven't done a 4 a.m. night since before I quit drinking.
Oh, shit.
Like, I had not stayed out that late in a long time, dude. I did some mushrooms for sure. And dude, and my parents were there. And, my mom got canned and was hustling people on the pool table. It was a time and a half. But, like, dude, everybody that was on the show was a dream. Harris hosted, and Harris really fucking knocked it out of the park. Like, really crushed. Ashley Hamilton and David Drake fucking knocked it too. It was just perfect.
Hell yeah.
Everything went as well as it could have. I wound up doing like 56 minutes.
Hell
and
yeah.
I was like, okay, all right, we got something to work with. Katie Tull came out.
No shit?
Yeah.
Any other special guests for your head? I know Morgan.
Morgan came through, and that was fucking rad, dude.
She posted about it on the story. She said it was fucking great.
Dude, it was so cool that people came through. It was really fun. Like every comic I've ever met was there. And that was kind of the thing that I wanted more than anything at the end of it was like afterwards to see, because a lot of them didn't show up for the show, but they came for the hang.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, this is where I need y'all, dude.
Yeah,
and this is come kiss the ring or whatever. But no, for the most part, I wound up hanging out I smoked a pack of cigarettes. I was with Joe and Harris for the most part after the show, just like not trying to be around everybody. Like it went really fucking well, and I was like, I don't want to taint that. I don't want to fucking be around.
I totally get that.
And it's also, dude, it's the whole thing of like,
kill him and leave, as they say.
Well, dude, I got like every time I was around people, they were like, can you just like acknowledge how well it went? And shit?
Yeah,
and it's like,
dude, that is a fun thing. With like, will you just celebrate this right fucking now?
And I'm like, no, I couldn't do it, man. It was like because everybody was drunk also. And I'm not. So it's all these drunk people that are getting like handsy, like, come on, just like yell. Let us know that you know how well it went. And it's like, dude, no.
Are you comfortable with them hearing this?
Yeah, because it's like, I knew it went well, but there's also like the fucking, all right, it hasn't been announced, it hasn't been approved by the label yet.
Right.
It hadn't gotten like the final, yes, we're good to go with this. And I was still very scared. And now that the label's like, we're good, I'm
now
like,
you feel...
I feel good about it, but it's still like, I don't know, man. I'm excited to hear what other people think about it.
For sure.
I feel like it's good. I remember, like, I've listened to it twice now and been like, yeah, this is definitely... You're
proud of it, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm not. That's the issue. I still feel like a fucking fraud.
Oh, stop.
Dude.
But it's because it's just material you've been sitting on for a long time?
Yeah.
So it was... I get you.
And it's like, because I did the spirit joke, and it's like... Fuck, dude, I don't do that joke anymore because it's like everybody's got a spirit joke and that feels
but that's
fraud.
sort of, it's the point of the album to an extent, right? Is to get all that material out there.
Yeah. And,
so you can move on.
Well, that's what I'm most excited about, dude. Since like the second I fucking like got off stage and like got away, it's because I was like, oh, I've got new ideas for the first time in forever, dude.
Right.
I'm writing for the first time in like a year and actually getting stuff that I'm like, oh, I could try this out and shit. And it's exciting. It's fun. I don't know. I was so afraid that it was going to be like, I've seen so many people put out an album and it'd be good and then just quit comedy.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I was like, God damn it. Am I going to walk off and be like,
dude, that is a move.
I'm good. I'm done.
Yeah,
and I was really scared that was going to happen. And I was going to feel deflated, and I don't.
I was just thinking about goddamn
dude.
Because when I moved to Atlanta, you were obsessed with. You're like, this is the fucking guy, bro.
I know.
And everybody was like, this is the fucking guy, bro.
Yeah.
And I watched him record that album, and then I never saw him again.
No. And I mean, it was because it was just weird shit.
Yeah.
He was bizarre. And I think that, like, I don't know. Did that album ever come out?
I have no idea.
I've seen the special, but I don't think it was ever released. I thought it was hilarious.
Hell yeah.
And that's like my biggest fear is like, fuck, am I going to do this and be done? And I don't feel that way, so I'm good.
Yeah. That's great. Are you excited to move on to new stuff?
Dude, I'm like very excited to like do another album.
You're like in a fucking I've always thought about this.
That's what
because now it feels easier to do, right? To actually build that hour out seems more doable.
I went from
this is so interesting.
Dude, this is what I wanted to talk about. Yeah. I went from legitimately up until I walked in the door because I got there at like 4 in the afternoon to set everything up. And like walking in the door, I was like, I'm never going to be able to write another joke. I don't think I'll ever. I think I'm tapped out of everything. It took me this long to do this. Like, what the fuck am I going to do after? And as soon as I got off stage, like, I had a notebook in my pocket and was like, oh, fuck, I have ideas again. And I'm just like, I'm excited about doing stand-up again. Yeah, man, I'm so fucking excited to be doing shit again because it really... I don't know. Just again, I was saying, D, like the lines that I didn't think would get lands that I were like, I'm going to do these, but they will be for me, were the ones that hit the hardest. Yeah. And it like really fucking juiced me back up to be like, oh, like I can hear it in the recording where I'm like, whoa.
Hit that shit, man. Fuck yeah.
Man. And dude, someone's phone went off. It was a timer. I could tell it was a timer.
Oh, yeah.
And in my head...
I live in fear of my timer.
Dude.
Because it breaks through every barrier in your phone.
Everything.
You're on silent, but the timer doesn't care.
Dude. The timer is a mind of its own.
What the fuck is up with the timer, dude? You can be on do not disturb and your timer is just like... Why does the timer...
Because the timer has an ego, dude.
Over the phone.
The timer has an ego that the ringer doesn't. That's the timer thinks it's important.
You asked for me.
Yes. I'm here on your accord, right? And don't forget it. But the timer goes off, and I knew immediately. I was like, this is a timer, not a cell phone ring. And I wanted to be like, unless that's
it's a different sound.
Yes.
Dude.
So it's like in Rudy when he or Brian's song. Let's just do Brian's song.
Or no, Brian's song is when Brian Piccolo dies. You're thinking of
what am I thinking of?
I don't know. It's like a Forrest.
Anyway, so
Forrest Gump.
Sure. So it's Forrest Gumpian, and he's on stage giving a speech, and in the middle of the audience, you just hear and everybody's like, "What the fuck, dude? This was his moment." But in my head, I was like, "Well, this is a timer," and I wanted to be like, "Unless that timer is for you to pull out your gun and shoot everybody in this fucking room, you better." But I was like, if I say that, I'm really going to ruin.
That's this. So funny, though.
I thought it was really.
That is a timer to shoot everybody in this room.
Yeah. I was like thinking about. I didn't say it, but what I did do was just like I went into from Glengarry Glen Ross, put that coffee down. I was like, turn that cell phone off. and I said something about like
what is oh, go ahead.
You know, he's like, put that coffee down.
Coffee is for closers,
right? And I kind of went in on that, and then I said something like, here's the phone. Tell them the fine dog's on. Woof woof. And that got a big laugh, and I was like, well, that derailed everything. That was a mistake on my part.
Well, I'm thinking of other things you can say for the timer line. Unless that's a timer to laugh more, I'm going to need you to turn it off.
Well, I'll tell you who it was after, and the visual of them reaching for their phone and turning it off is so fucking funny to me. But we'll talk about it.
Your roommate?
No, I wish, because then it would have been. Because if it was Adam, I think he would have been
Did they video record it as well?
Yeah.
Are you going to put that up somewhere?
I don't know if I can. They own it, and I'm cool with it because it's mostly going to be for like clips. It's not because it's only.
So you can clip it up.
Yeah, it's only going to be like a 2K. It was only a 2-camera shoot, so it's not a special by any means.
I mean, that's enough to shoot it, right?
It is, but it's not like there isn't like a moving camera.
I got you.
And I've seen a lot of those ones that are just like switching between camera views, and it's like some specials where I'm like, this could have been perfect. Like the
having some motion makes
it makes a huge difference. I feel you. But it was fun, dude. It was the best. Are you going to do one? What are you doing one?
I don't know, but now you're making me think because now I'm also finding the groove, and I feel more fulfilled with stand up, and I'm just actually writing more, and it's really nice. And now I'm starting to think. That's why I think it's so interesting that you've done like an album now, because it's easier to think in the aspect of an album. You know what I mean?
Because I had 4 goals this year, and that was one of them, was to record this. So that's like one thing off, but I think it's because when we started comedy, or when I started comedy, it was like you do an album. That was the goal.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's like I feel like I've always tried to go out on the road and do an hour because I want to figure out how to build an album.
Right.
And the whole goal was to have a through line and like a flow and shit. But now I'm just like, you don't necessarily need to.
Really?
I don't know. I think it definitely helped, and I think for the first one, it's definitely...
it's not like Hedberg had a through.
No, but like for the first one, I think it helped me structure it, and it really like putting them all up on the wall and like running through it, and like this is where I can transition and shit.
Right.
Was super helpful.
Hell yeah.
But now I'm kind of like, that was so much fun, and I think you can just kind of do whatever you want. And that should be it. I don't know. It was just so much fun. Well, you got to do one, dude.
Hell yeah. I will do one.
It's fun.
I will do one.
It's fun.
I will do one.
All right.
I want to show you some music. This has been a huge week for me with music.
Tell me, because I've got some too. I don't have my phone, and I'm gonna pull mine up.
Oh, okay. I can pull. Wait, I'll pull yours up. What are you doing?
I've got to get to my playlist that I make.
Oh, okay.
My personal ones. Just go for it. You're good,
dude. I've been getting so into the OCs.
Yeah, tell me about them. We've had them on the pod before.
Songs by them before, and I just didn't realize this guy has like 21 albums. It's some different people, but there's one lead guy that sort of runs the whole thing, and he does like multiple albums a year. He just puts shit out, and it's kind of incredible, and it's like this psychedelic speed rock, but it's its own fucking thing, and he's really out there, and there's just so many songs that hit for me.
Yeah.
And
what's this one?
This song is "If I Had an Experiment" by the OCs, and it's on their album.
That's a cool name.
This album is Panther Rotate. It starts weird. It's a weird song.
Do you know where they're from?
I think he lives in San Francisco or something. But I heard one of the drummers is from here in New York.
I like this.
Right? And he does this weird vocal thing. He does super deep, hard, driving grooves.
Right.
And I was... He sings it somewhere.
On your breath. I'm a little bit high. I'm a little bit low. I'm up there with nonsense and trucks.
Yeah. I like this. It's the kind of music that I think I would listen to if I was into surfing.
Yeah.
It's...
Dude, I met a bartender today that was telling me she dated the guy that was a drummer for them, and it's like the way they play, they have these songs that are like fucking 20 minutes long and just super hard driving fast shit. And she was like, playing drums for them is like a marathon. Like, can I just play you one more thing? Because I've really been...
Can you make a playlist?
Deep on this one. Yeah, I got you. I Got a Lot. This is a 23-minute song.
It's called... what's it called?
I Got a Lot. I think they released this album same year as this other album. Like 2020, he released 3 or 4 albums. It's this kind of dry... And I'm going to skip forward to other shit.
Yeah. This is cool, man.
Right? And
this is
it's
very
like,
cool.
Dude, once you get into it and you start to like his sound, he's got fucking 21 albums.
Well, what?
Yes.
Can I see this?
Yeah.
How long is each album? Because like this is the kind of shit where I
Some
hear
of them are shorter.
Well, and I hear this, and I hear you saying this, and I think that fucking rocks. But it's also, it's so different to release music now because you don't have to release a full album anymore. You can kind of do everything digitally, and it doesn't matter.
But bro, this guy's working at like an NBA young boy level.
I'm not trying to discredit that.
No, for sure.
But I just,
and that is true. I've opened some albums, and they've only been like 3 or 4 songs.
Right, but it's cool. I think
he continuously puts out material.
I really, really fucking like that.
And it's evolved a ton. But even the shit he was doing back in like 2011, 2013, that's some of their best shit.
Yeah.
Like 09. But then he's got songs he released this year that fucking hit.
Dude, this is cool, and I love this because it lets me know that you're still able to listen to Fish. There's still a part of you.
I was thinking about this
Fish
as I listened to him. I was like, this is better Fish. This is like Fish that I could
kiss
like.
my dick.
I'm going to see him live, and you're going to come with me.
I'm definitely going to come with.
See him live, and you couldn't even sit through a Fish show. Eat my ass. You haven't done it yet.
No,
you haven't sat through a Fish show yet. Stop talking to me. About Fish.
July 28th. Sure. Yes, dude. We're going again, and I'll go. And I've already got the ticket. We're good. We're in the Sky Bridge, brother. It's going to be great. You got the OC's tickets?
Yes.
I got the Fish tickets. All right. This is great, man. We're going to have a great time. All right. But you know what it reminds me of? Have you listened to Black Midi?
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't know much about this. There is, but they're great. They're just wild. This song's called Dethroned. There's really cool horns. What do you look? Oh,
I just like the aesthetic we've got in the frame right now.
Oh yeah. But I heard this song at Clara's. Someone showed me this band. Have you ever been to Clara's, the bar in Bushwick?
Maybe.
Like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I went with Bobby Condon, and these two girls were there, and one of them was like a writer for this music magazine, and they were going to see them. Dude, this shit's wild.
Oh, yeah.
It's really fucking cool. It definitely picks up in a bit.
No, I like it.
But it's got like some really great guitar. And just, I don't know what kind of music this is, but I love it. Right here. All right, you can, but
Black Midi, eh?
Yeah, I really enjoy them, and that's what that OCs reminds me of, dude. Is that like, because man, did you ever get into like Of Montreal?
No, not really. Not
I didn't either, but that's what it all reminds me of. Is guys that would wear like big clothes. You know what I mean?
Is that what Of Montreal is?
I think so.
Dude, what do you mean guys that wear big clothes? Because what I'm picturing is so silly.
That's probably right. I think we're thinking of the same thing.
You know, like the show Doug?
Yes.
When they're wearing those big suits?
You're thinking of the Talking Heads.
Yes.
But but yes, I know exactly what
like
you're talking about.
Kinko jeans?
No, like
big
feathers.
Clothes.
Lots of feathers, I feel like.
Okay, big is not a good description.
I don't know, but out.
What am I, my mom?
Clothes that go out.
I sounded like my mom just said. Big is not a good description. Clothes that go out. I like that.
Okay.
Spiky stuff,
dude. Feathery stuff. Yeah. That's Of Montreal, stuff. Dude. Yeah, and it's feathery. Did you have you watched the I Think You Should Leave sketch with Tim Meadows?
Which one is that?
It's the wedding booth, the wedding photo, and Tim Meadows is taking a picture with his daughter. It's the funniest sketch of the season, but then I won't tell you about it.
Okay.
But it's so good. What else are you listening to right now? Because you got
Key Glock, bro. I keep coming back.
Play
to
it.
Key
I don't know this because I got one more for you after.
This motherfucker just makes hits for me. Just great vibe.
Hey, I know I'm hot. Hey, and you not. Hit 'em with the jab. All these niggas say they hot shit, you must not heard a Glock. Mr. Pull Up, let it pop. Mr.
Do you know where he's from?
And ever since a tot, I've been playing around with them blocks. Close your legs, ho, give me top. And my coupe cruise like a yacht. Pipe down, little nigga, you ain't hot. I just left a lot. Yeah, you know I get a lot. Very large amounts.
I don't know why.
This song fucking ripped.
What's this song called?
Hot.
Get 'em in and get 'em out.
Great.
Goddamn, all this water got me drowning. VVS is 40,000 my medallion.
Put me in the bottom of the lake,
motherfucker's
dude.
just got flow, dude. He just makes tight shit.
I like that. Man, that's great.
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Key Glock?
Key Glock.
Great name, too.
Out of Memphis. He's great.
Wow, Key Glock. That's, I'm thinking about if Glock made keys.
And how does it...
Just the most inefficient gun I've ever seen, You can't really... It's like a BB gun at best.
It's shooting keys?
Yeah.
Oh.
Key Glock.
I was picturing like a gun that you had to put into a lock and then twist and then you could find
That's a funny keychain. A key handle.
Oh, yeah. It is a funny key.
Where every time you go to open your door, you've got to pull a gun handle out of your pocket.
That's good.
Fuck, we should copyright that, dude.
Yeah,
We're going to
sure.
be rich.
You sell those on Myrtle Beach.
Dude, absolutely.
Sell those on Cocoa Beach.
Oh, why did I bring up Cocoa Beach? Oh, we already talked about it.
Jewish mall
but
sandwich.
the other thing about that club, and this is why I loved it so much, you were on the beach, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Dude, shocking. Hell yeah. What else are you listening to, Max?
Man, I was watching that Meet Me in the Bathroom documentary.
Uh-huh.
It's fine, but they do have a very cool live performance of Ambulance by TV on the Radio.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that song?
No, I don't.
Throw that on. It's a great song, but TV on the Radio is cool as shit. I went to a synthesizer store with my buddy Nate when he was in town.
Uh-huh.
He's really into the... Do you ever see those guys? The Synth Boys?
Wait, say these guys. Sorry, because I'm trying to split my
I'm
attention and
sorry.
find this song. What was it again?
Ambulance.
Are you ready for that, or what were you talking about?
Do you have it
My
pulled
bad.
up?
Yeah.
All right, so... Dude, have you ever seen the synthesizer guys? The guys that play with the wires?
No. What are you talking about?
I know it sounds like I'm talking in gibberish, but a synthesizer like
like a lathe, where you put your hands to it and it makes different sounds.
No, that's a theremin.
Theremin. Sorry, a lathe is a
lathe
tool.
a lathe is for pottery.
I don't know.
It's wet. I think.
Yeah, and
there's
I think
a wetness
you can lose
to
a
lathe
limb on it, though. I think there's a way to lose a limb.
You can lose a limb at a water park too, dude. Water does not affect your limb losing abilities, dog. But I mean, dude, kids get hurt at water parks.
What are you talking about? Are we talking about theremins then?
No. Synthesizers.
Okay.
So they're these like big boards, right? And they have a bunch of little input holes. And they make sound, and you can control and modulate the sound by moving wires from hole to hole. You've never seen these before?
No.
It's crazy, and it's for nerds that make music, but it sounds cool, and I wish I could do it. It's really rad. I went with my buddy to a synthesizer store though in Bushwick, and the guy that was working there and like sees Nate, my buddy, who's like a big dude with a big long beard, and he's like, "Oh, you synthesize or whatever they say to each other." And he's like, "Yeah, man, I'm actually in a band," and we're like, "Oh, what was your band?" He's like, "TV on the Radio," and we're like, "Oh." Cool. But they're the best. That was just a long fucking walk for nothing.
I'm glad you said it, brother.
Yeah, dude.
No, but I'm sorry. My attention gets sloppy.
This is why you're gonna love synthesizers, dude, because you got to constantly be moving. It's on your toes. Ambulance, though, is a cool song.
TV on the Radio.
Yeah. And this
The cover of this is like a little wine.
all of their music is great too. Did you ever listen to them?
I've listened to TV on the Radio songs.
They're cool. And that documentary really got me like fucking wishing.
Wolf Like Me.
That one's good.
Slim frame, your eager eyes and your wild mane.
They might have made this with one of these guys.
Keep me
Yeah.
Right?
belong.
You can. It's a slow song, but
You want me to skip forward?
Sure.
Skip forward.
You will
But it's-
be
Oh, we're still there.
it's the whole. But like it goes on in different ways. It's cool.
someday. We could shoot water vine through your vein.
Yeah, I like this.
Really great band.
Sip slow from night to west.
They've got one other song that I really fucking love
What are you
called.
thinking?
It's called Family Tree.
Uh-huh.
This song's great. This was on like a mixtape that someone gave me, a girlfriend gave me once. And this was my introduction to this band.
Family Tree, TV on the Radio.
I love their tone, dude. It's slow music,
Slow, huh?
but yeah.
Should I skip forward? a little
Nah, you can actually. Yeah, this one does have a pretty good break. Go towards the end. man.
That's great.
I really like that.
Good tunes today.
Not bad, huh?
Not at all, man. Good banter, good chat.
Yeah, I mean, I had one other thing and I can't fucking remember. Right now I was just thinking about it, and gosh darn it, it's...
Can't think of it. Oh, shit.
What's up?
Okay. Hello, boys. Hello, boys. Hello, boys. I don't know what I'm doing. We're not doing this. Sorry.
Why?
No, I didn't have it.
All right, that's okay. Well, shit. All right, let's. You got one more song and then we'll wrap it up. Or we could just call it now and do an earlier.
Shit. Yeah, let's call her, huh?
Let's do it.
I could try to make a little thing, and if it's no good, cut it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. What the fuck? All right, here we go. God damn it. Get. Hello.
It's me, Big O. They call me Kenny Funk. What's the what?
Kenny Funk?
Yeah, Kenny Funk.
Oh, Kenny Funk, sing me a song, Kenny Funk.
Okay, let me get into my singing voice.
I got a song about big titties, and big butts. I got a song about big balls, big dicks, and big nuts. Oh, babe, I got all the songs that you need, but those things on our bodies that dangle and jiggle and bean.
That's my song.
I love that song, Kenny Funk.
Yeah, what other songs you want? These are songs by Kenny Funk.
Oh, Kenny Funk, do you have a song about driving? Maybe you're stuck in traffic?
Yeah. I got a song about that.
Let me hear it. I'd love to hear you sing about it.
Driving, sitting on my big old balls. Yeah, I'm driving, stuck in traffic. Look at that boobing butt, yeah.
Okay, that's it. That's my song. Kenny Beats, you want to hear another song?
Yeah, Kenny Funk. Kenny Funk. Well, first of all, Kenny Funk, where are you from?
I'm from Earth, dude.
Earth. Okay, well, let me get a song then about, you know when you got your toes in the water and your ass in the sand?
Oh, yeah, do I?
Let me hear what you got about that.
Got my toes in the water, my ass in the sand. It's a big old ass. And I got my big old nuts, and I'm sitting on my big ass nuts and my big old dick. Oh, and I see some big old titties and a big butt. Oh my God. Yeah, ass in the sand.
Alright, that's it. That's my song, Kenny Funk.
I love it. Kenny Funk, can you do one more song about maybe some fried chicken?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I love those big fried chicken breasts. I wish I could have fried chicken, but oh, Kenny Funk did. I like to put my big old nuts on top of fried chicken. Yeah, Kenny Funk, that's me. I'm big old cock and balls.
Alright, that's it. That's my song. It's Kenny Funk.
I love it. Well, Kenny Funk, let me do this. You mind bringing Mike back for a second?
Oh, yeah, sure. Mike, get in here. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? How'd it go?
Oh, dude, I love.
Yeah, that guy's a little weird, right?
He's great.
You like him?
I think Kenny Funk
Okay.
is someone I'd like to hear from quite a
I've
few
just heard
times
he's a
a
little
year.
bit of a pervert, but
What made him pervert? What makes him perverted?
You know, he's pretty obsessed with, like, I don't know, he's always talking about his big old
Balls and his titties and stuff.
You heard
Yeah.
that, right?
Oh, I heard it,
Yeah,
but
that's usually what he's doing.
yeah, and I kept trying to feed him Zach Brown songs to see if
He would catch on?
yeah, he
No way. That dude's an idiot.
we get him back, but I guess
you like him. I like him.
Yeah, man. I don't see why. Does he have any friends?
That guy.
I hate that guy.
No, really?
This is the Josie and the Pussycats guy. This is the one that's going to tell me to buy from Aeropostale or some shit.
That's the fucking, what do you call it? Oh,
The subliminal message.
Yeah, for some reason, I listen to the song and all I can think about is like
Scat
Man. The Scat Man has been slowly fucking
infiltrating pop music.
And the Scat Man was that was it coming to a
Dude,
head.
oh, I love that, just to create an army of men in fedoras and pinstripe suits. Dude.
That's pretty good.
Not bad. Well, shit, you got anything to plug?
No, we hit the applause.
Damn it.
Well, that's good. Well, here's what I got to hit it again. I'm going to plug July 12th at the fucking Earl, baby. You should be there. You should come on. Yeah.
Where are tickets at?
BadEarl.com.
Hell yeah. Also, go on our Patreon. Leave us a review. Tell a friend about us.
That's right. Yeah. Minivan.
Yeah, minivan. That's the show. It's the minivan. Oh, thank you for stopping by. The minivan. You should come back again. Be mini friends. We want mini friends. Zetus Lapidus. We love Xenon the Zequel and all the speakers. Yes, speakers. That's right. Your speakers are tweaking when we come through straight leaking the funk. Oh no, the minivan. Yeah, that's right. Get the minivan. What? I don't need to rhyme. I've got oodles and noodles, a kitten caboodles. I'm out in Little Italy with little symmetry. I got my millipedes and everybody know there ain't no killing me. Cause I got 9 lives, like I was a cat. Did you see Puss in Boots? As a matter of fact, that movie was very good. John Mulaney is the bad guy. I think he was on drugs when he recorded it. Yeah, the timelines add up. I'm sorry about this.
All right, hell yeah.